says in summary, Matthew's mother said he was trying to make a statement. She became upset when talking about all the people her and Matthew have talked to regarding the case. Matthew's daughter allegedly got raped as a child, and the offender was not sentenced to prison. Matthew's mother said they have spoken with numerous people from the courts, probation, police, crisis, and no avail. Again, where do they come up with, my mom was saying that? Really? I was saying that? Really?
Trickle down to everyone. This is dirty, corrupt cover, and everybody knows it, but nobody wants to step up. And well, the thing is, he needs food and water. He isn't going to come down. He'll come down on the end of that rope. He's been up there 2 days without food and water, and he needs it. And somebody needs to see to that. And I've talked to so many people, they just hang up. Nobody, I don't understand it. I don't understand where the humanity is. A dying man in prison gets better care and respect than this. You know, and nobody wants to look into it or do anything. There's still people working at the Dakota County Social Services who didn't do their job. And he's got all this on tape. He's got all these phone numbers. It's all dirty. It's all dirty. And somebody needs to put a stop to it and say, you're right. You're right. And nobody wants to do that.
So I got 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
No offense by either.
Right.
I don't know anything about the previous history.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, where in any of that did my mom say anything about my kid being molested or my kid being raped or anything whatsoever, period? Nope. But it was written in the police report that claiming that she was saying this stuff. Now you hear this officer saying, oh, it was investigated by 3 separate entities, whatever the bullshit story is. Yeah, I'd like to see where them reports came up. Where did any of this come up at all, period, on anything about my kid being raped or molested or it's pathetic. Fucking just pathetic. All this to protect the fuck up and the wrongdoing of the probation officers, the child protection workers? Really? Trickle into it. Now the police departments get thrown in the middle of this bullshit and then they gotta lie and try and cover shit up? Now they're gonna be in the fucking wrong on the fucking shit they gotta do? All this to protect the one wrong part that was being done. Instead, drag it more and more. More lies. You take that web and you start pulling at one piece, one little strand on them lies, and it's another lie to cover up that lie. And when you get that one little strand, you pull it, it's like that whole shit fucking web of lies just unravel.
What I know is I worked here for 9 years. I've never been there.
Right.
My first question is, why did he choose to do this in South.St.Paul? What is the connection to South.St.Paul? Because South.St.Paul police have never had a report or encounter with Matt. Right? So the case that he's alleging happened to his daughter was investigated by...
The case that I'm alleging that happened to my daughter. Where did I allege anything whatsoever? Again, they just put words in my mouth and just say things how they want to say it. Like it's just going to get brushed under the rug and they're just going to throw more shit and they can do what they want because they're the police officers and they don't lie.
3 different agencies other than South.St.Paul. But now here we
Well,
are.
South.St.Paul.
But now here we are.
So let's hear that again.
To his daughter was investigated by 3 different agencies other than had a report or encounter with Matt. Right? So the case that he's alleging happened to his daughter was investigated by 3 different agencies other than South.St.Paul. But now here we are.
South.St.Paul, they were living in South.St.Paul. We're living out on, I can take you to the house. They were living, Stanley, I think it was. They were living here, and they should not have been living in that house together.
Okay.
And Matt talked with Jeff's ex-wife, Carrie. 2.5 hours. I don't know what was said because I sat in the car. He talked with Jeff's ex-wife and her husband. He used to be a friend of Jeff's. Whatever. But
Then it turns out when you just know the son, right?
oh, son, I'm burned. I am burned. I am burned to a T. His wife, ex-wife, said, Mark Mel and the social worker, Paula Pesh, Terry Olson, they knew that Christina and Jeff were living together. They knew that. Them social workers and the probation officer were in contact with Carrie, Jeff's ex-wife, because of the kids and Jeff visiting with his son and daughter, or daughter, son, now, whatever she is, whatever. But they told them they're living together and they're not supposed to be. And they didn't do nothing about it. Jeff's ex-wife, it's trickled down.
This is a letter I wrote to Judge Kristen Wilson after I find out that Dakota County Probation Officer Terry Olson, Mark Mel, filed papers to try and get Jeff Watney off probation early due to, if they get him off probation, then that's it. Sweep it under the rug. There's nothing can be done. Nothing would go on. It'd be a done, dead issue. This is a letter I wrote to the judge. After finding out they went and filed papers on trying to get him off probation after I found out about this child molester around my kid, living with my kid, taking my kid out of state. Anything in here that talks about anything about me saying any allegations about something happening to my daughter or being raped or molested? You talk about making shit harder and harder for me to have any type of relationship with my daughter or any kind of communication or even have my daughter in my life at all or try and mend some kind of fucking father and daughter like this shit here. And you talk about, do I care about what this is doing to my daughter and what she's going through? Yeah, you're fucking right, I do. And this is why I'm doing it. And this is why I'm trying to fix it and change it. And it's bullshit like this that just fucking drives a bigger wedge in this shit. And this is why I documented it all. This is why I recorded it all. This is why I posted it all publicly. This is the only way, like, something was going to change or something was going to happen or some kind of justice was going to be done or served. I did every step, every proper procedure, every road, every fucking, all the way up the line of who you're supposed to deal with, talk to try and resolve this, to deal with this issue or problem. Nope, no one wants to do it. No one knows who to talk to. No one knows nothing. Try this person, try that person. Every single person. And I made sure everyone, all the way up the line, is all aware of it. I made everything clear to every one of them. No miscommunication, no misunderstanding, no nothing whatsoever.